Hello, friend. Have you ever looked at something that you've created years and years ago? Maybe it's your journal that you've gone back through, or old paintings or sketches that you haven't finished yet, paintings that you haven't finished yet, songs, poems, novels that you haven't finished. And suddenly you realize that this work was speaking back to you. It was like something you forgot you knew from back then, that it was reminding you of a version of yourself that you were just starting to become the you that you are today. And that's the thing about art and creativity. It's not just about who we are now, it's about who we're becoming in the future. And I believe that every creative act, in some way, is a love letter to your future self. I'm Lynette, abstract artist, educator, and creative empowerment coach. And I help people reconnect with that creative voice and express themselves freely and intuitively so they can have deep self-trust in what they're doing. And if you've been longing to return to your creativity or wondering, oh, what am I making right now? I'm really stuck. I hope that you'll leave here today with a new perspective. And also, you can join me for my free abstract art workshop. The link is below. So let's get started. And I found some paintings the other day in a file folder in the back of my file cabinet that I had done about maybe 7 years ago. I didn't even remember keeping it. And honestly, at the time that I made it, I thought, oh boy, are these things ugly. And the folder even was labeled to throw out. But when I looked at it again years later, I saw her, meaning me, the me 5 years ago or 7 years ago. I saw the woman I was then. Maybe I was confused and frustrated and stretching and trying to experiment and find myself. And I realized that she, which is the me back then, had made this painting for me right now, for this version of me today, to see it. And I had sat there holding these paintings, and it was actually quite emotional because I remember painting them and going back to them and seeing, oh, they were so bad, and I was experimenting, I was trying to do things, and oh, I was just making a mess. But I realized that back then, these paintings were love letters to myself. You know this truth, that you are not the same person you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and you will not be the same person that you are 5 years from now. You won't be making the same art. It'll be different. Somehow it'll change. It'll be more enriched. You might go on to different subjects, which is why making art now, today, matters. Because you're leaving yourself little breadcrumbs, or maybe it's little pencil shavings, that you're giving shape to your thoughts and your voice and your inner world that you're going through right now for your future self. You're making a map of the person that you are still becoming. And it could be any type of creativity. It could be writing, that maybe you haven't read something for years, and the future you will be so grateful that the present you took time to make it. And also, let's be honest, not every love letter that you create is going to feel elegant. Some of mine, like in this to throw out folder, say, "Dear future me, I was completely overwhelmed, had paint up to my elbows, had no idea what I was doing. Hope you're doing better." And those, if you come and look at it from that point of view, it shifts your perspective a little bit. It shows you how the art matters in that you're taking the time to go through these steps now, because your future self will thank you. Because perfectionism is not the point of this. The point is that you showed up, you made something real, you're putting in the hours, you're putting in the development, you're putting in the experimenting. You spoke to yourself really across time in the future. And then when you go back and see that it really was from kindness and courage and the colors you used. And you need to go through all those little stages. And sometimes that love letter will sound like, hey, I'm still here, I haven't given up, and I love you. Because you kept writing those love letters to yourself through some kind of creativity. So here's your invitation today. Go make something just for the future you. Make a love letter to yourself. Not for Instagram, not for your shop, not for anybody else to see it. Not even if your current self is still overthinking and everything, that's okay. You're still going to make this love letter to the future you because you're showing up and putting in the work. And think of it as you are making something to the person who's going to need a reminder. Because if, like I did when I looked at these in the past, I will forget, I may be forgetting now how strong I was back then when I started, or what difficulties I went through. I may have lost faith. I may be losing faith right now and then look back and go, wow, I really did all that. And so you are inspiring the future you by doing what you are doing today. I hope this makes sense. And think of it as, even in the quiet, even in the chaos, you kept going. You kept going. And that's the main thing. And I'm so proud of you. So if this message stirred something inside of you, and I hope it didn't confuse you too much, the future you, the past you, the present you, if you feel like your creativity has been waiting quietly for you to return, come and join me in a free abstract art workshop. And it's a playful and gentle way to connect with your intuition and your expression and to start creating again. And it's without pressure and without any perfectionism. And the link is below. And if you're ready to go deeper, I also offer one-on-one coaching for creatives who really want to reclaim their full voice and move ahead and lean into what they're doing and what they're creating. And they want to stop asking for permission to do it and just go for it. And please like and share and subscribe. It truly helps this message reach someone who needs to hear it. And thank you for spending your time with me. I really appreciate that you're here. Your art matters, even the ugly paintings, the failed experiments, the teary brush strokes, especially those teary brush strokes, or teary crumpled paper if you're writing anything or making music or doing anything creative. So go on, write yourself a love letter to your future self. Paint it, scribble it, write it, crumple up the paper, dance with it, cry through it. Your future self will be so glad that you're putting in the work today to do it. Until next time, keep creating and let your art love you back.